So now how to pass these images into our application. So the thing is here, now we need to do them here like this. Just select all of the images here with this assets, right? Assets slash images. So just to copy them, some just mark them as similar, something like this. All images are marked, and now I'm going to remove this and then type this here stretch sign, and then I'm going to say a Vite asset, right? And then here I'm going to specify their path. So what's the path? So in the resources slash assets slash images, let me verify it. The path would be resources assets and then images, and yes, these images are here. So this would be the fave icon. Yes, fave icon is here. Just cut this out and paste this out here, then do this for same all of the images. So let me do it for all of the ones. Okay, I fixed all of the paths. Now just give it a save and go to the web browser, and yes, our images are now perfectly working, right? This image is working, this image is also working, right? And if I go here and let's say open the page here, just now you can see this one is added here. But one more thing here is Laravel recommend us, if I go to the Laravel documentation, wait, right? If I go to the images section, so Laravel recommend us that I need to add the images, right? If I go here and say Vite, oh my god, it's not opened. So here let me open this Vite. Okay, here, and then I'm going to say import something like this, import, and then I need to import the assets, right? So just go down here. So Laravel is recommending us that how we can do this, and just go down. So here Laravel is recommending us that this one in the public folder it wouldn't work, but if you will add this here, so you can, and this will now be compiled by using this Vite, right? And then how you can add all of your images, so you can add this into the resources app.js, and then just go here and let me now go to my app.js resources, and I need to also add this app.js in my here this file too. So just go to this app.js, and I'm going to import them here, something like this, and then I need to mention the path. So if I go back to this directory, then I need to go to the assets. If I go back in the directory assets slash images, and then my images are here, right? And then similarly for the fonts, I need to also go back similarly, right? Slash assets slash font, something like this. Save this one and also add this file here too. Let me copy the path here, and the resources slash js, right? I'm going to add this file resources slash js, and in the js I have this app.js. I'm going to add this app.js. just give it a save and let's see what's going to happen. And yes, everything is working fine, right? Nothing is changed, and perfect. Our dashboard is working, right? Our overall dashboard is working. And in the next video I'm going to do this here. I'm going to basically integrate the dashboard stuff, right? So it's contain the map and a lot of stuff, so we need to import all of the files, path, and so on things. So just go here, and I'm going to basically let me open this out here, this one. Let's close this one, and in the here I want to render the content. So just search this content, right? So where is the content? So my content wrapper is here, this one. This one is a content wrapper, right, which is empty at this time, right? So I want to render my content here, right? So I'm going to use the yield, right? I'm going to add the yield and then content, and I'm going to create a new file here in the dashboard. Let's go to the views auth, and here in the dashboard I'm going to use this section here, right? So hope you are familiar with this one section. So basically I want to integrate my, let's say, end section here. I want to include this code in my master template, which I'm using this auth layouts.auth. I want to render it here, right? So if I give it a save here, so let's say yes, this one is visible here, right? And now I want to integrate this functionality. If I go back here, let me open the theme again once more time, admin dashboard, corona, and here I'm going to integrate this template. So basically I need this index.html, right? This contains this stuff, so I want to include this, right? So just open this into the Sublime text editor, which is already opened here, and just move to the content tab. Oops, content, and here in the content section I'm going to basically integrate my content. Just find the content wrapper. Okay, this one is our content section, so just copy this stuff, right? And main panel, it include the main panel which contain the content wrapper, right? So I need to cut this stuff and go back here and paste everything here, right? And one more thing I need to do it here, just go back, and I need to also render this without this content, because I'm rendering this content from this dashboard, right? Just go to the top, I'll see, yes, this one, right? So I'm rendering this from here, so that's why I need to remove this from there. And now I'm rendering this content here, and if I give it a save here, and let's see what's going to happen here, and yes, this one is now appeared, right? And then I need to also fix the graphs and these things. Almost all of the stuff is working, and if you want to integrate the map and so on things, so you can integrate them out here, right? But in this case I'm just showing you that how you can integrate this overall dashboard, so I'm not going to integrate this those things. So I'm going to also add this here, a logout functionality. So here I'm going to add id for logout btn, right? And I'm going to call this in the JS, right? So I'm going to say here add this here, the JS stuff. So let's say after that I want to call this out here script, and I want to call this document.ready. So I'll also need the jQuery stuff, so I'm going to add this document.ready, and this would be the function. And then here I'm going to say whenever I'm going to click on that logout button, right, handle the click event, click, and then I want to do here, I want to basically submit this on somewhere, right? So where I want to submit, just open the logout stuff. Where is the logout? I think it's mentioned, so let me now define my custom stuff. So I'm going to say here, whenever I'm doing this, I want to submit this on where. So I want to submit this on the logout. So it would be the, I want to say whenever I'm clicking on this, I want to submit this, but submit what? I don't have any form, right? So here I have two options. I can create the form, or I can submit this directly on the route. So I'm going to submit this on the route, and here I'm going to say window.href equal where I want to submit. So I want to submit this on the route for route to logout, right? So I want to submit this on the logout, something like this. So just give it a save, and I need to also add the jQuery. Maybe it's added in the theme. So let's see what's going to happen. Just click on this logout, and no, it's not working. So let's see, dollar is not defined. So jQuery cdn, just type this, and it would be almost to, it would be the of all time. So I'm going to complete this very quickly. So just add this out to here I don't want to compile this, right? So save this one and let's see what's going to happen. Just click on this logout, and yes, clicking on that, but it's going not anywhere, right? So whenever I'm clicking on that, here it is $cook, no, not this one. I want to say alert hello. Save this one, and whenever I'm clicking on this, click on this, and yes, alerting the hello. And how I can redirect href window dot location dot window dot location dot href, and just click on this again, click on this logout hello, and yes, it's log out, and yes, it's now telling us that this get method is not supported. So I'm going to create a new logout stuff right here. I'm going to say route get logout. I'm going to define the logout stuff function and then logout. So logout, I'm going to say here auth and then log out, right? Logout here, and then after that I want to return this to the login page, right? So just say login, right? Save this one, and let's say click on this, and yes, it's log out successfully. And if I'm going to log in it again, close this terminal, and yes, I'm logged in. And if I go here and click on this logout, okay, hello, and let me also remove this weird hello, right? So just remove this and give it a save again, back, log in one more time here, and yes, I'm successfully able to log in. And just click on this logout and you will be logged out and redirected back, right? So just click on this just click on this logout, and yes, I'm redirected back on the login page. So in this way you can integrate the admin dashboard into the Laravel 11 application. So if you like the series, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. So in this way you can support me. So I'll see you guys in the next course. Bye bye.